got another recipe I'm going to do outside here on the Blackstone Griddle. This is a beef and cauliflower fried rice. So rather than using cooked rice, we're using riced cauliflower. What I've got here is about 4 cups of cauliflower that I put into a food processor and pulsed until it became this kind of rice-like texture. If you can find the frozen riced cauliflower in your grocery store, you can use that. It came out to be about 4 cups. This is a 90% lean Certified Angus Beef ground round. I like using a little bit leaner for this recipe because the idea is it's kind of nutrient dense and a little bit leaner, a little healthier. We'll start off by getting this beef right onto the griddle. And then, since we have all this space to work with, I'm gonna get the cauliflower going too. Normally in this recipe, I would kind of cook each thing and remove it and then fold it together at the end. But we've got so much surface area, we get the cauliflower on, but that's gonna need a little bit of oil. So because the cauliflower is raw, it hasn't been blanched or anything like that, I want to get it cooking a little bit because I do want it to soften up a bit. And then the beef, I'll kind of chop it up just a little bit so I can get it browning. Right now I've got these both on medium high. Once this kind of cooks through, I'll turn this side down to medium low, or all the way down to low actually, so that as things cook, I can kind of push them over to that side. So while this beef's cooking, I'll season it up with, I've got a salt and pepper mixture just to make things a little easy. You do want to season your beef immediately. Helps to really develop the flavor. We'll let this go for a little bit. I'll let the cauliflower rice cook. It takes about the same amount of time as this ground beef will take to get browned, and then we'll start folding in the other ingredients. So it's been about 5 minutes. Once I noticed the cauliflower rice here started to brown a little bit, I dropped the heat to low. Because right now, things are gonna happen kind of fast, and I'm gonna start pushing things over to this cooler side of the grill. We're starting that 2-zone cooking that I find very important. So I'll get this cauliflower rice kind of pushed all the way over, and we're gonna get the beef pushed all the way over too. So these will get folded together after we get some of these veggies going. Here I've got some peas and carrots, just a blend frozen. I let them thaw a little bit, but you don't really have to let them thaw all the way. So we'll go right on with those. And then we'll give those just a minute. Frozen vegetables like this, they just need to warm through. They don't really need to fully cook. The freezing process, I feel like, breaks them down a little bit so they're more tender anyways. We'll let those cook for a minute, and then I will add in my kind of trinity here. So it's garlic, ginger, and scallion. So I use most of the stalk and the whites from the scallion and save the greens, which I'll use at the end to kind of garnish and give it a little fresh flavor. And then here again, I'll probably just add a little bit more seasoning. I just like putting a little salt and pepper to help develop flavor along the way. This is smelling great now. You can really smell that aromatic garlic and ginger flavor coming out of there. So now I will push these guys off to the side along with my cauliflower rice and beef. And I'm gonna go on with the egg, but I wanna give this a quick scrape just to make sure it's nice and clean. And again, I'm gonna put a little more oil down because the egg is gonna wanna stick a little bit. So I'll put a little down for this. It's 2 beaten eggs. Let me just spread that oil out a little bit. And then we'll go on with this. This will cook pretty much instantly. So while it's like that, a little more seasoning, and then just start folding it around. And at this point, I'm gonna drop the heat to both of them, on both of them too low, because everything's pretty much done cooking. And we're gonna start assembling the final cauliflower fried rice. You can see that I've arranged all my ingredients. They're ready to go. Now I'll start to kind of spread them out and add my final seasonings here. So what I have is, of course, you gotta have some soy sauce. Go right over everything. And sesame oil. And then you just kind of start chopping everything together. Use this scraper here and kind of help you out. bring in things from the side, and just really, everything's cooked. We're just trying to fold it all together at this point. You just want to make sure that the sesame oil and soy sauce are evenly dispersed, because that's kind of our last flavoring agents to this fried rice. Well, fried cauliflower rice. And it's really nice. It's nutrient dense, low net carbs, just a lot of veggies and protein packed into one dish. After all the ingredients were well incorporated, I made sure that everything was mixed nicely. I just pulled it out, garnished with some of those scallion greens to give it a little extra flavor. And that's it. Super easy, delicious recipe. So join me again next time and we'll do another recipe out of my backyard.